What's going on, guys? It's your boy Robbie Miles. Welcome back to the channel. Okay. Today's exciting for me because, guys, we hit 200 subscribers. Big day. Thank you all for the love. I so appreciate it. You guys are awesome. It's been so much fun, guys. Just starting this channel, getting to know all you guys in the comment and over on Instagram and all that good stuff. Really just a blast. So I have a lot of great things in store. Also, the new intro video. We hit 200 subscribers. You guys get a new intro video. Hope you enjoyed it. Um, and yeah, hope you guys are digging the content. It seems that people are digging the reviews, so I'm gonna keep with it. I watch so much anyway, so I'm on board with just reviewing this stuff for you guys because, especially the Vinegar Syndrome stuff, because you know, I'm a subscriber to Vinegar Syndrome, and I'm somewhat of a VS completionist. I get almost everything they put out, because I'm a subscriber, and I month to month I order more things from them. I get a lot of partner label stuff, so really, I one of the things that I'm going to be doing more on this channel is getting those Vinegar Syndrome title reviews out to you guys, because let's face it, a lot of times with Vinegar Syndrome, you just don't know what you're gonna get. And for me, that's part of the fun. But let me be the one to tell you, don't waste your money. Let me do that, and I will tell you guys whether it's worth it or not. And all that good stuff. Or if you want, just buy it on your own. That's if it's fun for you as well. Be my guest, have fun. But I'm gonna be your hub for that kind of stuff. A lot of Vinegar Syndrome titles, things that you might not know about, that you're kind of curious about. And so yeah, so that's kind of where I'm at. Um, I did a few reviews over the past couple of days, and they're getting some pretty good traction. People are digging it. So yeah, that's kind of where we're at. Check out those videos for sure. Also, if you guys can real quick hit that like button, I would appreciate it. The more videos that I do, the more I realize just how important those like buttons are to building a bigger following and getting more people watching your videos. So thank you guys so much for hanging out, hitting that like button, subscribe to the channel. 200 was a big milestone for me. So thank you guys. I'm just getting started. So let's get into today's movie review. So today I'm checking out a movie called, or I just checked out rather, a movie called They Call Me Macho Woman, which really cool artwork on the cover there. You can see right there. Okay, and the back has the main chick and the villain. Now this is a VSA release. Okay, as you can see, it's a top loader. It comes out like this. And VSA is my favorite Vinegar Syndrome line. I have a ton of VSA titles. It's my favorite packaging. It's my favorite slips. I just dig the VSA, everything about them, and I really tend to love the VSA titles. Whatever it is, the VSA titles I really just enjoy. Spellcaster was a VSA title, and I'm a big Full Moon truther. There's just a ton of VSA titles that I just really like. I love every single one of them. I order. This is not part of the subscription, but I tend to order everyone that they drop because I just love this line so much. Not just because of the packaging, but because the movies tend to be very my style. And again, it's a lot of TROMA and old Full Moon stuff, and that's my vibe, guys. So yeah, so the movie is They Call Me Macho Woman, starring Deborah Sweeney. And right off the bat, I'll tell you guys, unfortunately, I can't get onto the VS website because it is Partners Only month, so I'm not going to be able to share with you. But I believe once Partner Label month ends in a few weeks, I think there's tons of these available. If I'm not mistaken, there's over 1,000. So if you're interested in picking this up, just wait a couple weeks. It will be available on Vinegar Syndrome's website, and you can get the slip. These I don't believe get sold standard. Could be wrong on that, but so yeah, you can get the slip, and they are all numbered, which is kind of cool. I have number 261. But yeah, so the movie is They Call Me Macho Woman. Now it's starring Deborah Sweeney, who's the babe on the front, and she is a total babe in this movie. And she was also in a movie called The Vineyard, with Frank Hong, if I'm not mistaken, his name, Frank Wong, who is awesome. And The Vineyard is another Vinegar Syndrome title that I strongly recommend. Um, yeah, I absolutely loved The Vineyard. So that's for another day, but yeah, Deborah Sweeney starred in this movie. They Call Me Macho Woman, and the Vineyard. Now, They Call Me Macho Woman, believe it or not, is an old Trauma film. Okay, from way back in the day that got its proper physical media release. And one thing that's really cool about this is that in addition to the movie, they give you some extras. And one of the extras that I found fascinating and really interesting was with Trauma president Lloyd Kaufman. Okay, and he goes into the fact that they wanted this movie to be big. Okay, they went all in on Macho Woman, and they thought it was a fantastic movie, and they were kind of like shocked that it didn't do well, and that no one really gave it credit, and so they like praise heap onto Vinegar Syndrome for bringing this one back onto physical media because Lloyd Kaufman like says this is one of his favorites they ever did, and that it's a phenomenal movie, and it is. It's fun, guys. It is as classic trauma as it gets, trauma as it gets. So if you're into that kind of thing, I think you're really going to enjoy this movie. So you can see kind of the artwork on there. And basically, the premise of the movie, it's a revenge story about Deborah Sweeney's character who is looking for real estate, if I'm not mistaken, with her partner. And they are venturing out into the backwoods, and they stumble upon a gang of thieves and connivers and just evil, badass dudes. And they're kind of like steampunkish, kind of like Mad Maxy, and they have all kinds of like metal and gadgets and cool stuff. And it's the movie's about her journey escaping them, which she does, and then her revenge plot. And I gotta tell you, it's a very linear movie. Okay, it's like one day of events, and it's pretty straightforward. It's over a couple hours throughout the day. There are some great kills. Deborah Sweeney's fantastic. There's a great villain in it. The dude on the cover here, who has that badass weapon on his head. And it's very linear and it's very straightforward. But you know what? The thing about this movie is it's just a good time. And again, Deborah Sweeney's a babe. And I think if you're into this kind of thing, if you're into trauma, if you're into that full moon style, it is very cheesy, and there's some dialogue that's suspect, and there's some scenes that are a little suspect, but it's all part of the fun. For me specifically, that's kind of the things that I love a lot about movies, the cheesiness factor. So listen, if you're into that kind of thing, I think you'll really enjoy They Call Me Macho Woman. It's not one of those movies that I think you're gonna buy and be like, that sucked. It's not. It's like, I know that tends to happen a lot with Vinegar Syndrome and a lot of their titles. Like, all right, I don't even want to take the risk because there's so much garbo that comes out of there. That's not gonna be the case with Macho Woman. Okay, you're gonna enjoy it. It's just a fun movie. And if I'm not mistaken, it does have a 4.6 on Vinegar Syndrome's website. So VS fans are digging it as well. So just a quick synopsis here. Susan Morris thought she could find peace and quiet by escaping the city and moving to a secluded country town. Unfortunately, she's picked the wrong day to go house hunting as she and her mousy real estate agent stumble on a big money backwoods drug dealing scheme led by the vicious Mongo and his crude gang of inbred thugs. But when the hillbillies take Susan hostage, they quickly realize they've got trouble on their hand and that the pretty blonde city girl they've tied up is, in fact, a highly trained killing machine. Now, another thing I love about this movie is a very strong protagonist in Deborah Sweeney. She crushes it as the revenge when she does take her revenge. And I think you guys will really dig it, man. So They Call Me Macho Woman is the movie. I haven't really heard too much about people reviewing this one. I watched it yesterday. It's been sitting on my shelf for some time, and I dug it, guys. Tons of fun. This movie gets a yeah, baby from me.
Yeah, baby. Yeah.
So check it out. Macho. They Call Me Macho Woman from Vinegar Syndrome. And hit me up in the comments, guys. Let me know if you plan on getting this movie after this review, if you've seen this movie, or if you're just like, it's not your style, let me know as well. I definitely want to talk to you guys about this one, hear your thoughts and all that good stuff. So again, thank you for 200 subscribers. Such a good feeling. I hope you guys liked the new intro video. Much love. I have a ton of new videos coming out this week. And yeah, hit me up on Instagram, guys, at Miles of Horror. And keep rocking on, guys. Your boy Miles out. Peace.